unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live, Boxingego unpack. Yeah. We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live. That boy Bud. Terence Crawford explains why he doesn't intend on fighting Boots, Jaron Ennis. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Gang, gang. So, Terence Crawford, he's at the fight week for Demetrius Andrade, David Benavidez. I will be doing a watch party for this tonight. Come back to the channel. It's up. Terence Crawford on why he doesn't intend to fight Jaron Boots Ennis. He says, and I quote, Jaron Boots is in one place. I'm in another. I'm looking for huge mega fights right now. And right now, that's not a mega fight. That's my standpoint on it. I'm looking to fight guys like Canelo Alvarez in the rematch with Errol Spence, and that's it. That's over with for me. So he's pretty much deading it and saying, you're not getting that. Ego thoughts, my opinion, I believe it's a bit weird. It's a weird stance for me. Terence Crawford, who, you know, hell of a fighter. He's a champion, was just undisputed. Now he's been stripped of the IBF belt. You guys get it. But to just take this stance that it ain't happening, it's not a mega fight, is weird for a few reasons, which I will explain in this video. So stay tuned to the end of this video. Reason why. So Terence Crawford previously stated, everyone, I know y'all loving Boots right now, and that's good. I'm happy for the young guy, but chill on the I'm ducking him part. Boots had 2 opportunities to fight me and chose to go a different route. So chill, let the kid make his mark in the sport. This is what Terence Crawford said a few weeks back on X, Twitter, right? So I don't really even know what he's talking about as far as 2 opportunities. I don't know where he got the number 2. The other one of them, at least, is he's talking about BLK Prime, which I'll get to again. That's why you guys stay tuned to the end of this video. But I'll talk about the BLK Prime situation. When the day this tweet came out from Crawford, Boots seen it, the antennas were raised, and this is what he said. Bud Crawford had opportunities to fight me, and he still do. But you rather them strip you and give me the title instead of me taking it from you because you don't want to fight me that bad. That stunt you pulled is see-through, LOL. So Boots is still, and I understand it, he's 26 years old. So he's hungry, he wants to make his mark, and he's trying to prove himself, as you should. Rumble, young man, rumble, right? So I like the energy from Boots. You look at all of the founding fathers of boxing, and most of them usually went through the up-and-coming person, whether they won or lost. You had Julio Cesar Chavez, who was the cash cow, and then he gave it a chance to Oscar De La Hoya, who was a young up-and-coming Mexican-American gold medalist, Olympian, blah, 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 right? So he gave that opportunity. Floyd Mayweather, you could say he did it with Canelo. Canelo was young, 23, and making a name for himself. People were liking him, and he fought him. We seen what happened. So regardless of if the fighter wins or loses, usually there's that moment where the Trevor Berbick is giving the opportunity to a 20-year-old Mike Tyson. He's not saying what Crawford is saying. Trevor Berbick is not like, oh yeah, who's this Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson was making some noise. Hi, it's me, Mike Tyson. My fight with Peter McNeely. I'm going to fight him. I'm going to beat him. I'm hungry. I'm so elated, right? He was making a name for himself and running through guys and going up rankings and stuff like that. He got his opportunity. But you have one guy in Boots who's seemingly open, and then you have Terence Crawford who's making it sound oh so past tense, like, oh, he had 2 opportunities. Boots is saying he had opportunities and he still does. Crawford is saying, I'm not going to fight him. But then at the same time, he's saying, don't say I'm ducking. Now, whether you guys think this is a duck or not, at the end of the day, one guy is still trying to make the fight, as he should, because he's the up and comer. But Crawford, you know, he sounds like too good for it. Like he's above it and he's past it. So he's only looking for the big fights. The problem also with that is he's saying that, oh, I'm looking for big fights with Canelo. Canelo's the A side over you. No matter if you beat Errol Spence in the fashion you did or didn't, he still is. Canelo hasn't really sounded to me like that's a fight that he's looking for whatever reason. So I get it. Everybody wants a Canelo payday. But at the end of the day, Canelo says fighting you is a lose-lose situation because they'll say I was supposed to beat him. He was too little. So he said that he don't really get no credit for beating a Terence Crawford moving up from welterweight, 21 pounds, right? So I get Crawford wanting the fight and wanting to prove something, but there's really no guarantee that you get the Canelo fight, right? So to hold your hat on Canelo, like you're literally naming two names. One, you're contractually obligated to fight, which is Errol Spence, and then the other has not shown so much interest in making that fight because it doesn't make sense for him, and he has the jurisdiction or the A-side value to be the one to make that call if he's going to get in the ring with you or not, or if it makes sense to him or not. You can't do that. You can't force his hand because he's the A-side, right? So two names, really? Like, you know, that seems a bit weird. So to me, it sounds like Crawford is almost done with boxing. Like he knows he has like one or two fights left and he's just trying to cash out and make them the biggest opportunities. And he doesn't want to necessarily chance it or rumble or potentially hurt his legacy if he were to lose to a guy like Jaron Ennis. That's what it looks like to me. As far as the BOK Prime, I'll probably make a separate video about it, but I want to touch on this. Because some people, they have selective memories and selective hearing. They're like, oh, but Bozy said this and BOK Prime offered this, but they're picking and choosing things that were said. So let's talk about it. So if you listen, the people who keep allegedly, well, first of all, you have some people who are quoting Bozy and Jaron Ennis with stuff that they didn't say, because I watched the same interviews and they didn't say it or phrase it like you're doing it, right? So there's misinformation in that regard, where people are saying, oh, Bozy admitted to ducking. He never on camera said, hey, we're ducking Crawford. So that's just a flat out lie. But as far as some of the stuff that he did say, people keep holding their hat like, oh, BOK Prime sent an offer to Boots for the Bud fight. Let's talk about that. Who is BOK Prime for real, for real? Who are they to be sending an offer? People are like, oh, he has loyalty with Showtime, as you should. Showtime is the network that's done a bunch of fights, and BOK Prime came out of nowhere. Mind you, where is BOK Prime right now? This is BOK Prime. I mean, they got 18,000 followers, and I mean, I don't even know what none of this is. Hold on. August, a post from August. Okay. So they haven't posted since August. And it says, give the fans Devin Haney, Regis Prograis is ready. I mean, I don't even know. This is from August. This fight, they don't even know what's happening. This fight's already a done deal. Why are they saying give the fans what they want? And the fight's already made, and it's made on DAZN, so it really has nothing to do. Man, stop. Hold on. Is this their real page? Because I got more followers than this. Hold on. Let me see. I mean, I don't even know if that's their second page or whatever, their boxing only page. But look, this is their other BOK Prime. They got 49,000 followers. On Dead Homies, I am not too far away from that, and I'm a one-man army. Look, I got 41.7 thousand followers, and BOK Prime is not that, and they supposed to have $10 million for Crawford. Look, Suge Knight. What is it? What is Suge Knight? He in prison. What are we talking about? Look, they haven't posted since June, and it's talking about some Suge Knight, and they got pictures of Pac. MOB, man, drop that. Bro, they do a, where's the boxing though? I know he ain't trying to play Pac. That's Small Pox Shakur. Bro, Get this out of here, bro. He don't even look like Pac, bro. He look like, never mind. I'm not even gonna say it on camera. Bro, what is this? This Suge Knight stuff. I don't even see nothing boxing related. So you telling me that honestly, look, Mike Tyson, retired fighter. You're telling me Jaron Ennis should have taken this deal with BOK Prime, and they doing Tuesday night fights for $3.99, and they haven't had one, I guess, since May. So how, like, why should he have signed to them? That's the first question. Second of all, his team, Selective Hearing, they already told you after Crawford already fought against the David Avocado dude in December, that's when they reached out trying to make a deal in January. So just, y'all must have forgot. In January, Boots was already on a card. You see, Gervonta Davis, that was his return fight. They did it in DC, and he fought this Karen dude, right? So he was already in a situation by that time. So how is he really gonna take it? On top of what I said earlier of abandoning Showtime, and then they've done right by you. Why would you do that? Besides that, in January, I was making videos, and you see this picture. Remember that picture of Terence Crawford and Golden Boy came out? That was also in January. And the rumor was that Crawford was exploring his options, right? It says Crawford, is he headed to Golden Boy, January 28th. Golden Boy signing Crawford. And De La Hoya himself was like, man, we want to put Crawford in with the Lexus Rocha and blah, blah, blah. And that's when this picture dropped of Terence Crawford, B-Hop, and De La Hoya. This was in January also. So between Boots fighting the Karen Chutney dude or whatever on the Tank undercard in January, and this picture of at least Crawford shopping his options in LA at the Golden Boy offices, right? How are they going to make this BOK Prime fight, right? The other issue is this, is BOK Prime has no options on Terence Crawford, because if they did and he was under contract, then how did he fight Errol Spence on PBC and there was not a BOK Prime logo in sight? So how are you going to send Boots an offer when you don't have Boots, nor do you have Terence Crawford? And that was evident by the freedom that Crawford had in his last fight, which was Errol Spence, and he did a 2-fight deal with PBC, I believe. So that's not making sense how the Boots offer was really real. Now, if you agree with Crawford's decision to only want to fight the big fight, let me know that in the comment section. But to me, it seems like, my thing is this: the contract with Errol Spence, okay, you got to take care of that. If Errol's stubborn and he wants to fight, then you're contracted for that. No biggie. But to rule Jaron Ennis out in the future sounds a bit shaky. That's just my honest opinion. For example, you just said, oh, he had the opportunity, 2 opportunities to fight me. So that's the BOK Prime situation in January. Why is that all of a sudden deaded? Why doesn't he have an opportunity to fight you now? Why was it like a limited time offer? And now Boots is saying you still have an opportunity. And he talking his talk. He said, hey, if you don't like how things unfolded, come get your belt back. But then you're just like dismissive of him and saying, nah, I'm not looking that direction. We're in different places and stuff like that. But I thought you were down to fight him and you gave him 2 opportunities. So what has changed other than you beat Errol Spence Jr.? You know what I mean? You beat him and that just skyrocketed you to the point where you were able to fight David Avocado in December and then allegedly wanted to fight Boots in January, even though I told you why that situation wouldn't really work between his relationship with Showtime, BOK being an unknown commodity that doesn't have Boots or Crawford contractually. And then on top of that, he had the fight with Karen in January, yada, yada. Everything I said in this video. So why is that offer now off the table? And if you were willing to fight him then, he's looked sensational since fighting Villa. And then you look sensational fighting Errol Spence, and you're saying it's not a mega fight, but you were willing to fight David Avocado just last year. Crazy. Best in the business. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.